Hello Gemini, welcome to your reading for May 30th through to the 6th of June 2026, and it is going to be a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Let's welcome in the Archangels, Ascended Masters, light beings such as the Arcturians, Pleiadians, Sirians, Andromedans, Pleiadians and many others, as well as any other spirit guides you may have, and of course our higher selves and any animal, ancestral or dragon guides that you feel resonant with, Gemini. Okay, let's begin. Here we have the Queen of Wands for you, Gemini, and the Six of Wands. Wow, the beautiful Ace of Cups, a Two of Swords. These are the two energies to start here, Gemini, your Queen of Wands and your Six of Wands. So, just recently, Gemini, or in recent weeks and recent months, I think you've been really firing up your creativity here. Maybe, you know, doing projects or even a work role or something that you're really passionate about. And I think people have been noticing, you know, that you're good at what you do here, Gemini, okay? Let's have a look. Four of Wands, yeah, and you are celebrating as well. And I think this newfound, you know, celebration, or maybe there's some creative gifts and talents here that you've been utilizing here with these energies, and people are recognizing. And I think that maybe you're kind of you're ready to take things to the next level here with the Three of Wands. You know, you've reached a point of celebration. There's some milestone that you've reached, or maybe you've worked through a study, some sort of study course, or some amount of knowledge that you have, that you've achieved a certain level or a certain amount of expertise. And here you are kind of really with the Three of Wands, I think, ready to either take things further in the same kind of field or that same energy, or you're looking to change things a little bit, change things up, maybe even to simplify your life, or maybe to add some more things in. There could be anything there that you're looking to step into. But with the Three of Wands, there's no doubt here. It's like you know what you want to do and you are ready to take action. Okay, which is a bit different to the Two of Wands. That's if you're still trying to work out what's going on, what you're going to do. Here we have your underlying theme, which is the Star and the Three of Swords. So there's some healing here that you're working through, but you are coming at it from, the Star is a healing energy. So you're really, I think, really tuning into your center, your spirit connection, to really work on this healing here. And I think this is going to be a reading about you. I think here, Gemini, really, I guess, accessing your spirit connection, all of your talents and skills and abilities here to really, to do a very deep healing is what I'm getting. This is like, it's a very deep healing phase coming up for you, because you have this in your external life. You're very accomplished, you're very creative, and people are are recognizing your gifts. But on a deeper level, so what I'm trying to say is this external expertise that you are having, you're cultivating and you're expressing out there, those skills in themselves, or some of those skills, are really going to help you with your deeper healing. And I feel that it's giving you confidence that's going to enable you to really process and release things that are no longer serving, and to really accomplish a deep level of healing here. Because, yeah, boom, general direction moving forward, Ace of Cups. Okay, this is, it's like you are co-creating with Spirit, and in doing so, you're doing things for the greater good here, Gemini. And because of that, you are going to receive a whole lot of spirit support here with regard to your own inner healing, okay? And this is going to really open you up into new creative ways of being, new spiritual ways of being, intuitive ways of being. It's probably going to change, change your perspectives on things a lot as well, change how you view things. And this is the Two of Swords. So it's sort of like you are, if this is your, your external practical life and one is your inner life, it's like there's a meeting point here, okay? And you are sitting right at that meeting point at this time. And it's like the intersection of your material life and your spiritual life is going to happen, okay? And it's going to be a really nice, the intersection is not a bad thing. It's a really great thing because it means you're going to be integrating those two parts of yourself in a really beautiful way, Gemini. This is really nice. Okay, Devil. Yeah. So one of the outcomes, let's just grab the cards before I start speaking on that. So you have this Devil energy here, which is, could be those attachments and things that have been holding you back, or certainly representing the deeper things or the deeper energies that you are now healing, okay? And it's like here you are, Hermit, doing your soul work, doing that inner healing work. And I think you may find that connecting with nature is going to be really helpful for you to release these binds and attachments to things that really no longer serve, okay, Gemini. Being with nature, meditation, okay, meditation, possibly yoga or Tai Chi or something like that. This woman is sitting here in a cross-legged pose there as well. We have the Moon and the Three of Wands again. Yeah, so wow. Three of Wands. You may not see it at the moment, Gemini, but I think what you are healing is some really deep subconscious stuff. And you're also going to be sorting out truth from illusion, but it's almost like this whole, the area or the realm of the subconscious, Gemini, it's like you have a very deep knowledge of that because you are mutable air, right? Your consciousness, you don't really have any qualms about going to different states of consciousness, exploring the subconscious and all of that. And I feel like this is that maybe you're going to be, this is the Three of Wands, that you are, in some ways, you have a really good understanding of the subconscious, and you kind of really connect to this idea that the subconscious is a source of power for you. It's a source of empowerment. It holds a lot of spiritual gifts and abilities. It holds your inner child, your higher self connection. There's a whole lot of stuff there that you will be looking at either for yourself, and in so doing then being empowering yourself to be able to help others to look at that sort of stuff, okay? But also dream work, looking at your dreams. You have Three of Wands with the Four of Wands, and you also have Three of Wands with the Moon. So you're really going to be, I feel like you are ready to take a step in the direction of healing, of subconscious, of being in higher frequency. Spirit has your back here, and it's a beautiful intersection of your spiritual self and your practical life as well. Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and the Three of Swords. Wow. So 2 sevens, we have flanking the Three of Swords here in the middle. So once again, this is about the energy of healing, okay? And what I really like about this for you, Gemini, is that the swords here, this talks about that misalignment of mind and heart not being in alignment. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be applying this element of fire, so fire and transformation. You're going to be transforming that misalignment, okay? And you're also going to be bringing something into physical manifestation as a result of that transformation. So, which probably, you know, the transformation you'd be looking for here is for your heart and mind to be in alignment. So this idea of heart, mind together. Which we could also interpret that as your spiritual self and your physical self being together, your inner child and your adult self, your ego and your higher self. Okay, a whole lot of things are going to be coming into alignment. But this is also about you creating those boundaries. And it's like, Gemini, if you feel like you need to take some soul time out, this is it here, okay? In your outcome, it's like, yeah, hermit time is going to be needed for you. And I mean, you could also be, you know, coaching or supporting, encouraging others to take their hermit time. Okay, I sort of tend to think that it's a very, I guess, a functional way of living to be able to take regular time out for oneself. Okay, that's my personal view. The sevens are very spiritual numbers, also introspective. So here you could be going through some consolidation with regard to your material life, practical life. Okay, and here you may be just, of course, you know, creating those boundaries that you need to create to give yourself time to work on this healing process. Here for you, Gemini, as well. But your deep dream or wish here with the star is the underlying theme. Okay. And I think one of your deep wishes is to be healed from something. There's some aspect of yourself or of your being that you feel needs healing. And here we have Archangel Gabriel's dragon. Wow, Gemini, this is powerful. Brings purification. And this is what we're talking about with the devil energy and Three of Swords. It's really clearing out what no longer serves. So it's about purifying. And also that element of fire is, you know, doing the meditation on the violet flame could be helpful as well. Let's have a look here. It says, self-discipline will speed ascension and bring joy. You can carry Archangel Gabriel's diamond. So this is like a diamond or a crystal that you could visualize and definitely focus on this beautiful white dragon here, Archangel Gabriel's dragon, a fifth dimensional dragon. Yeah, to bring joy. I mean, you have a lot of success and joy here. You've got Four of Wands, Six of Wands. Yeah, and this beautiful Ace of Cups. This is a whole lot of joy and spirit connection and spirit, you know, fulfillment coming in as well. Creative, intuitive. Let's look at the bottoms of the decks here. Archangel Gabriel's dragon, definitely call on that in your meditation. Could be of assistance. The Magician. Yeah, we did talk about your inner resources here when we were saying that you're going through a healing process. And that, yeah, I think when you're in your hermit phase here, you could well be contemplating all of your talents, skills, gifts, and abilities here with your Magician. Well, let's have a look here. The Seven of Swords. So you have lots of sevens. Very spiritual. Gemini, I feel like there's a spiritual way of being that you are moving into. Okay, this is about using mental strategies and doing things on the quiet when you need to, which is kind of in line with the Hermit there. Magician again. Okay, so Gemini, this is that you have a lot of talents, different talents, skills, gifts, and abilities. You may be accessing and activating quite a few of them, but maybe not all of them just yet. And this is about really, I guess, exploring those aspects of you. And also realizing that, you know, if you feel as though, this could be the integration point, but if you feel like there's some indecision about something, maybe it's just a matter of just waiting for divine timing as well, because, you know, perhaps your gifts and talents will evolve to a point where you will be able to do something that maybe you previously thought you couldn't, or that something to that effect, okay? It's like there's something here about you have more gifts and abilities than you realize. And maybe there's also something here about there's going to be new ways that you can use your gifts and talents together or integrate them together in ways that you may be not realizing as yet. Okay. The Empress, abundance, earth connection, divine feminine, really grounding in nature. This goes really well with the Hermit here. Okay, both earth energies. So really availing yourself of Gaia's beautiful frequencies here, Gemini, could be of benefit. And certainly, of course, it always is, because nature is one of the best healers and you are going through a really deep healing process. And I feel like part of this healing process, if you're doing energy work, I think you're going to be really connecting more to Earth's energies. Just that since we've had that Earth stuff come through, it's like Spirit saying yes, really using the bounty of nature that nature provides, maybe utilizing crystals, herbs, nutritious foods, all that type of thing, and also stepping out in nature with bare feet. Okay, really having your bare feet on the earth to get the full benefits of Gaia's energies. Did we say integration? Here it is. I can't believe it. Well, I have to believe it now because here it is. Wow. Forgive self and others, reunion, let go of defenses and open the door. Yeah, Gemini, there's something about your subconscious here that I think you're going to be accessing. It's just, I keep looking at this now because there's a wand here. It's literally pointing straight to this moon, which is about the subconscious. So there's something, either you're going to access the subconscious, do some dream work, or really perhaps honor the subconscious more in your work, possibly. Opening the door to higher frequencies and reunion. We could be talking galactic reunion here. Maybe you are going to experience a reunion with your past lives, your past life selves, your multi-dimensional parallel selves. Okay, but also, possibly galactic collectives as well. This is all part of your soul healing. I think you are moving into purpose here, Gemini, and there's so much that you are, I guess, healing and coming into alignment with. It's almost like Spirit's sort of seeing you like this, like ready to take a step. And here, there's a Spirit really helping you to move into greater spiritual connection. And actually the Three of Wands is more to the point when you're ready to take that step. It's just a matter of time here. Okay. And I think it might be all in the timing. There's something about timing now coming through. Forgive yourself and others and let go of defenses and open the door. So really letting go of what doesn't serve as well. So there we have it, Gemini. That's a really awesome reading for you. A lot of sevens in your reading, so quite a spiritual time. But yeah, I think you're going to be doing some amazing stuff. So keep up the awesome work. And yeah, look forward to your next reading. In the meantime, have a great day and an awesome week. And I'll see you soon. Bye for now.